90.3 LPFM, Sancho Loco Show. I know I said I'd play a whole song, man. I lied to you guys. I'm sorry. But I got two very special guests in the building, man. And I'm glad to have you guys on because, you know, in Orange County, when I first started out, there wasn't that many people in the rap game when I was around, and I was doing the incognito thing. And I know that the few shows that I did go to, I saw Ep there, and Ep, in my opinion, is one of the pioneers of Orange County, and I've been meaning to get you on the show, but you know, just different channels, people get busy and whatnot. But I'm excited to have you here, man. So thank you for coming on. I appreciate that.
No, thank you. It's been a long time. Been a long time coming. You know, we're excited. We're excited.
Yeah, man. And shout out to Rollo and shout out to Stomps, man. I know that it's a weird circle. People. Yeah. There's like always what do they call it? 3 degrees of separation. There's always somebody in the mix, man.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy. Shout out to my guy Rollo. We've been knowing Rollo for a long time. We're talking, God, a good 20 years.
Wow, man.
On Rollo, yeah.
And but we're still in our 30s, right? Like that.
No, man, I'm 42. Come on, man. Let's get it.
I'm in my 30s.
How can I be a pioneer? That's crazy. You said I'm a pioneer over here. That's crazy. Bro.
I know. All the time, my kids ask me, like, how old are you on your birthday? I'm like 36, man. That's my age forever, man. Right? 35, 36.
Man,
somewhere around there, man. But hey, man, so I'm excited to have you guys here. And one of the reasons why I wanted to bring you on was because I know you got some new content out, and I wanted to ask you guys a few questions. First of all, we talked a little bit about how you started, right? And so what got you? I mean, what really got you in the rap game when you were a youngster?
Well, I used to always freestyle and rap just for the fun of it. I'm talking back in like 6th grade.
Are we talking Beat Street days or?
Yeah,
Beat Street days.
Yeah, like for real. Like before I moved to Orange County, you know, I'm a Gardena boy. Okay. For everyone who don't know Gardena, it's off the 110 next to Compton.
Okay, so it's right next to Compton, man.
Next door to Compton. So living there, my next door neighbor, his older brother at the time, we're talking 1985, 86.
Yeah.
The neighbor, he was like 17. He was a DJ.
Yeah.
So he would always play all this stuff on vinyl. So that's the first time I heard any rap music, hip hop, and it was Dougie Fresh.
Yeah,
the show.
Yeah, the show, man. This is called The Show.
That's the one. I was like, what is? I remember hearing like, oh, my side window, like, what is that?
Yeah.
And he's out there with shirt there, and they're like, oh, that's hip hop. Like, what do you mean? You know?
Yeah.
And that's where it started. I was like intrigued. So we would go over there, and he'd play all this different East Coast.
Now this is like somebody in your neighborhood in Gardena.
My next door neighbor, like our bedroom window would open up, and then his bedroom window was right across the little driveway there.
Yeah.
And his older brother would be spinning records all the time. That's dope, man. And that's how I got into it. I was like, this is amazing.
So did you start off DJing first, or were you MCing?
Never DJed a day in my life.
Okay, so it was straight. Because
MCing.
Because you got later on in life you got into production, right?
Yeah, producing, engineering. Actual, you know, I used to play the piano when I was a young chitlin, you know.
Yeah.
I used to play, take lessons, and I just kind of always gravitated towards piano and keyboards. So that's how I got into the engineering and producing aspect.
Now, Siccness, how did you get started, man?
Just love for hip hop, bro. Just hearing the music, just playing it all the time. I remember my first rap CD that officially caught my attention was Snoop Dogg's Doggy Style.
Right.
And as soon as I heard that, I was just like, oh, hip hop, it's dope. Just opened my ears completely. And then every time riding around with my dad in his car, he would always be playing Too Short.
Now check this, man. I know you guys, you know, have been in the game for a long time, 10 plus years or more, whatever.
Yeah.
From where it used to be at, we're talking like Beat Street, Breaking 2, Electric Boogaloo,
right?
To the 90s hip hop, Busta Rhymes, Wu-Tang Clan,
right.
to where it is now,
right?
Because I seen your cover, bro,
right?
And your cover's pretty hardcore, yeah.
Attention grabbing.
I like it, dude. I don't know who drew that.
That's my cousin over there in she's actually in London, Hastings actually right now, but that's my cousin,
dude.
Yeah, she gets down.
Now I do graphic design besides the radio stuff. I was digging it, dude. I was like, wow, man, this is on fire.
Yeah,
man.
she hand drew all that. Yeah.
That's dope, man.
Yeah.
I'm really digging that.
Shout out to my prima.
That's right, man.
Paloma.
Shout out to the prima. Hey, and so the question I was going to ask you is, I'm gonna name some rappers off, right?
Okay.
And I want you to tell me what you think of these rappers. And you could say fire or trash. All right.
Let's go.
All right. Post Malone.
Trash.
Trash.
Drake.
Fire.
Yeah, he's fire, but except that he doesn't write a lot of
But
stuff.
see, here's the thing with Drake.
But he delivers it well.
Drake is an incredible artist.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. And he delivers. He delivers every time. You know what I'm saying? Is he a hip hop MC? No.
No, not
But
at all.
he's an incredible artist, so he's fire.
Okay. So on that note, do you think because now there's all these like subdivisions now, you know what I mean?
Right.
So like before, like true MCs,
Right.
there would be like they would call you out on your lyrics, like you're
Right.
like how many. Dude, I don't see you spitting syllables. You don't sound that great.
Right.
And then even in the 90s, even if you had syllables,
Right.
people were like picking you apart. Like,
Right.
hey, you know, you're a dictionary rapper or you're this or
Right.
you're that.
Right.
Okay, so from that to what it is now, to like the Drakes, to the
Mhm.
6ix9ines, to the Post Malones.
Mhm.
Now, like, you know, I got boys. My boys are 18, 19, 20, 22. I got a lot of kids, man.
Right.
But all of them listen to this stuff.
Right.
Now, what I caught myself doing in the past 5 years is gravitating a little bit towards the sound.
You're tuning in.
I'm tuning in,
Of course.
and I do production as well. So I found
Of course.
I found myself using 808 kits, hard snares, and I'm like, you know what? After a while, you get fed so much music that your ears just become accustomed to the sound.
That's what you start leaning towards.
You know what's crazy? What's crazy is you're talking about 808s, hard snares. All they're doing now is the same stuff that Too Short was doing in the late 80s.
Oh yeah, like
It's the same. It's the same sounds as 808s. You know what I'm saying? It's the same
hard.
exact thing.
right.
So it's just it's just coming back again. Like everything old is new again.
Right.
Like if you look at right now, how everyone's dressing, it's more extreme, but the fitted clothes. You go back and look at the rappers from 1985. Look at
Curtis Blow.
look what
Look
they
at
was
his
wearing.
pants. Look at his pants.
Tight leather pants,
Yeah.
chains, and kind of feminine, kind of some stuff.
The Wrecking Crew.
The Wrecking Crew,
Yeah.
lace,
Yeah.
lipstick and lace.
Yeah, lipstick
Yeah.
and lace.
So it's all coming back to that. So the next step, which I'm excited about, hopefully within the next 5 to 7 years, gangster music is coming back, folks, and it's gonna happen.
You're calling it. You heard it here on the Sancho Loco Show, right here in Orange County, 90.3
Let's
FM.
go.
He's calling it out. And so let's get back to the list, man. I got a few more names that I'm going to drop on
Let's
you,
go.
and then we're going to play one of your songs.
Let's go.
Okay, Ray Shermer.
I like them. They're
Okay.
dope. They're dope.
Are they? I'm on the fence with them. Do they make good music? Yes, but I think Mike Will made it is who's behind the good music. Them, oh man, they, you know,
I like
okay,
them. They're
as
dope. They're
as
dope.
them, I have to hear them without Mike Will made it to say if they're trash or not.
Right.
The album they put out when Michael made it, it was hot. It was
Yeah,
good.
Yeah.
But I
Okay.
got to hear them without him.
Okay, I'm going to throw you a curveball right now.
Let's go.
One of the guys that was an OG that kind of made it in the new era, 2 Chainz.
2 Chainz is dope.
Yeah, he's really tight. If you listen to him, he puts out his radio, whatnot. Then he has a certain tracks where you can hear that he can spit.
Yeah.
2 Chainz is dope.
He even admitted to dumbing down to
Yeah.
get in the game.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He kept it 100.
I respect that, man.
Yeah.
Kendrick Lamar.
Dope.
Okay. All right, man. I mean, that's just okay. One more. I got 2 more. Migos,
Trash.
Yeah, Migos is garbage.
YG.
YG's dope.
Dope.
All right, man. Let's start off with which We Will Kill You or Bish Boy. Which
We
one?
Will Kill You. That's the first song on the project, and it kind of sums up the whole project. That We Will Kill You.
Is this the track that has the what was it? The Five Nights at Freddy's?
Yeah.
Yes.
This
Man.
one's that.
With-
My kids love that song, and I like the way you flipped it, dude.
Thank you.
Man.
Shout out to Stone Beats for helping me get that
Stone
right.
Beats, what's up, bro?
Shout out to Antonia Bernal,
Hey,
A Tizzle
Tizzle
on the hook,
All right,
and
here,
it's cracking. Let's go.
That's
Barn
right.
on Whitey.
all right, here we go, man.
Ray Bans at night. Just like a little way. Conquers like the fingernails of Mason Jones. Scholastic lessons with his razor blades and crispy scars. Annie's trainers, you think he wants to be your man. Coloring hair with crayons simply not matching. I make sandwiches with magic. I eat amateurs and these scratches stretch them just like elastic. It's fantastic, it's not magic how I keep them on all fours. It's the trap doors and the chains on the back floors. Before you think about escaping, so you contemplate new sectors within my association. Yeah,
Man, I gotta drop the sirens on this, man.
Boom, let's go.
Because the reason why I gotta drop the sirens on this, man, is because I'm really digging that beat, bro.
Let's go.
We gotta run this back, man.
Let's go.
Thank
We
you,
will
bro.
kill you.
Let's go.
Sancho Loco
Bad
Show.
seed.
From here, man. OC, stand up.
Yeah.
All right, man. Orange County, stand up.
Yeah. Bad seed.
That's Walter and Whitey, man. I seen you took a shot at the mumble rappers, man.
Yes, indeed.
All right, here we go with another track. We're gonna play Dexter right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
Here we go with Dexter. Sancho Loco Show. Dropping the siren on nothing but the greatest hits in Orange County.
Yeah.
Orange County, stand up, man. Dexter. 90.3.
Make them swing back and forth till you get that Dexter feeling. First you get them, then you kill them, then you hang them from the ceiling. Make them swing back and forth till you get that Dexter feeling.
Trash bags, exacting blades with some zip ties and some Rubbermaids. Why you gonna make you all learn today? I'ma earn my pay and be burnt and slayed. There's no mistake, I'm in the violent mood. I'm gonna scare the eighth out of you. So magical, go past the Adderall.
Live in the studio with Epidemic and Sickness. Bad Seed in the building. Sancho Loco Show. Playing nothing but the greatest hits. They're playing all the new music.
Greatest. Let's go.
Let's go.
First you get them, then you kill them, then you hang them from the ceiling. Make them swing back and forth till you get that Dexter feeling. First you get them, then you kill them, then you hang them from the ceiling. Make them swing back and forth till you get that Dexter feeling.
90.3 LPFM, Sancho Loco Show, man. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. We are live, man, all across the world.
Boom.
So everybody in Orange County, man, if
Boom.
you're listening for new music and you want to know what's out there, man, Epidemic, Siccness, Bad Seed, Faculty, got a lot of new heaters coming out, man.
Yeah.
So what's the album called, man?
Walter and Whitey, self-titled Walter and Whitey.
And is there any purpose for that, or just
so the whole concept, Walter, that's Siccness, nicknamed his alter ego is Walter White.
Yep.
From
Walter
the
White.
what?
From Breaking Bad.
From Breaking Bad.
Oh, okay. Dope, man.
And then Whitey is me. That's
Right.
another character named Whitey Dorner. Remember Christopher Dorner, the guy, the cop who was taking out cops?
Yeah.
Whitey Dorner is the rap version. I'm taking out all the people that are inside the game trying to corrupt it.
Okay, so let's get into this, man.
Yeah, let's go.
So
He looks intrigued, huh?
this is great, man, because I'm excited about the answer that I'm about to hear for this, because this has been a trending topic. Now, you know that I interview a bunch of rappers here, and like
Yes.
I know some people that are Latin rappers.
Yes.
And I'm sure you know a lot of guys
Yes.
too, man.
Yes, of course.
And so it's a small world in this rap game. And 6ix9ine,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna do it, man. I'm gonna call it out by name because
Takashi.
Takashi 6ix9ine.
Daniel Hernandez. Yes.
Daniel Hernandez. And the cover is kind of geared.
Yes, we have his head decapitated. And I'm holding it.
Yeah, you're holding his head decapitated.
Yes.
And
yes.
and so it looks like you took him out viciously.
Yes.
But here's my thing, man, and I'm gonna just bring the subject up because when he started doing this thing, he's Mexican American, right?
Mexican and Puerto Rican.
Mexican and Puerto Rican, and I've never seen somebody dress like the way he does.
Right.
And now I don't endorse or condone. You know, I'm kind of at loss right now for the new trends that are happening.
Right.
And I kind of let bygones be bygones. You know, I'm just like, whatever. The dudes are gonna dress like that. You know, I ain't dressing like that. But But that's not my steez. I'm a 90s G, just like you. You know what I mean?
10-4.
You know what I'm saying? So like when I saw that he was ruffling up some feathers, and then he was calling out the West, and he came on. I know there's a few Latin rappers that jumped on the train, and some of them really had no business on that train.
Right.
I'm not, and I'm not saying anybody specific because I got to be non-biased here at the station, and
I understand.
But in my opinion, there's some people that didn't belong addressing his issue, and that were out to bring up the topic for the sake of glorifying or promoting their stuff.
Right.
And so I guess what I want to ask you is what makes you addressing 6ix9ine different from the way other people are addressing 6ix9ine?
Well, the whole thing is I don't have a problem with his music. When I first heard him, I was like, this dude, he's got something going on. You know what I'm saying? If he wants that rainbow hair, the rainbow hair, that's the whole, we already know what that is. That's the flag for the homosexuals.
Right.
It is what it is.
Right.
So when the whole thing came out, I realized he's just trying to, look completely different from everyone else. I get it, marketing techniques, you know what I'm saying? But then when it came out about him with the 13-year-old girl.
Right.
And I'm sorry, that may fly over there on the East Coast or down south. Maybe that's how they get down. I don't know. I'm not from out there.
Right.
But over here on the West Coast,
yeah, that doesn't
Southern
fly.
Cali, so Califas, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It don't fly.
Right.
And that's our whole thing. So, end of the day, like we rap, we do hip hop, and we MCs, we fathers, we businessmen, all that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
But there's some things you can't let fly. And what's happening is everyone's getting blinded by his music and his fame, and he's throwing money around and jewelry, and that blinds younger people like little kids. Like,
right.
Oh, that's cool. Oh man, everyone hates him, but they don't realize why we hating this guy.
Right.
It's because of his actions. And he pled guilty. I don't care. If you're not guilty, you're not going to plead guilty. I don't care.
So he's been on other radio stations, The Breakfast Club. He's been on a lot of other shows.
And he avoids all those questions heavy.
Yeah, and he's kind of like he does like a little Trump twist to it. He never addresses the real issue.
Right.
He sidesteps it.
Yeah, he sidesteps it, and he's been on record saying that, well, he was a kid at the time, and she was a kid, and she was part of the video.
No.
Yada, 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 yada. where do you think he should step down as an artist? I mean, he's making lots of money, you know.
I think number one, just 3 weeks ago he was 19, then 2 weeks ago he was 20, but he's really 21. He said, everyone says 3 years ago. 21 minus 3 is what?
Right.
Let's keep it real.
Yeah.
19. Even if he was 18 and a half, that goes 13, my guy. Even if she was there, just like she shouldn't have been there.
Yeah, I wouldn't want my daughters
Come
there.
on, bro.
Yeah.
Like you can tell when a girl's 13. Like I don't come on. Like get out of here. And how he likes to run his mouth about, oh, you know, go raise your children. Bro, he has a little daughter.
Now here's a question for you. So your album cover and your songs aren't completely directed to him.
No.
Was the face of him, did that trigger you to just take out everybody?
Well, you know what? When we originally talked about this project, it was the whole mumble rap scene.
Yeah,
everything from the Little Yachties, the Little Pumps,
Pump.
to Famous Dex, to everyone with a rainbow colored
We
hair.
had a whole little it was like a comic book scene.
Right.
That's what we had that we were gonna do. You know what I'm saying? Like the top left was gonna be getting this guy, and then the top right was gonna be this, and then the bottom this, and then that. Then it was gonna lead to the album cover.
Right.
You know, and then instead we just said, okay, let's just focus on the album cover because it was so attention grabbing, and we just went with that.
And the cool part is we already had this project done, and we're having the artwork created.
It's been done
before. Also,
before
we
that,
can even started before they
no
even started.
way.
Yeah,
That's pretty interesting.
Before
man.
anyone started going at him or any mumble rappers,
you guys
we
are
were
already working on it. That's a
we
trip,
were
the project
man.
was supposed to have been out like February 1st.
Wow, you guys are like the Simpsons, bro, predicting stuff.
It's
man.
going down.
It would have been done in December, but we took for the holidays. We didn't do no studio
That's
work
pretty
for a few
crazy,
weeks.
dude.
Yeah, we went back in and just knocked it out, and then it just got delayed because of the artwork.
That's the backside to that cover, man. For all your folks that
So
wondering.
so it's not like we just jumped on the bandwagon. No, we actually, you know, we started this gangster stuff. You know what I'm saying? No,
Yeah.
But no, we just it's bad seed. But we just felt we were just tired, bro. It was just tired. I mean.
Let's get into something. Let's get into a different topic because I want to ask you about Bad Seed. Now that you brought Bad Seed up, who's on the roster of Bad Seed?
Bad Seed is myself, Epidemic, Siccness, Rollo, Killer Quintana, also known as KQ, and Atizzle, Antonio Bruno.
Oh, dope, man.
That's the squad. That is what we are right now.
And besides this album, what other projects are you working on for people to watch out?
Well, he has a full-length album sitting.
The Me LP. It's ready to go.
Yeah, I give you props, man. I see a lot of your
brother.
stuff, man.
Thank
You keep pushing, dude, and you know, I commend you for that, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, we got his album sitting, and he's gonna do another.
Yeah, I'm working
EP.
on an EP right now.
Working hard, dude. That's dope.
And I'm just touching up on KQ's. He's gonna put out a quick little album, like 8 or 9 songs. That's like done. I just gotta tighten a few things up. Rollo has about an album worth of music.
So you're the guy that started Bad Seed, right?
Yeah, me and my homie.
So as Siccness is his own. Siccness is like, would you consider yourself street rap or like G rap?
Raw street music.
Raw street music.
Yeah.
And what would you consider Rollo? Just so people get an idea.
Rollo, you know what Rollo is, and it's funny because people always ask me. I say Rollo he's that lowrider show music.
It's like that funk hop.
Yeah, he's got good feel good music.
Lowrider show, like you can put him on and he'll perform and he'll outperform Lil Rob.
Yeah, he's
and
got
take
that
the
good feel.
Like straight up, he's like lowrider show funk hip hop.
Yeah, what I like about Rollo's music, it's like every time I put it on, it's fun. Yeah. You can roll down the windows and bump it, man.
Yeah.
Atizzle, right?
Yeah.
What kind of music does she put out?
You know what? She does a lot of singing and stuff, and her whole thing, she loves singing like oldies.
Okay.
You know, like Red Fine oldies and stuff like that. So, I got a bunch of beats and music sitting for her. We just got to just make the time and get her in there to write and lay some stuff down. But she, she's more of the oldies and funk too influenced. You know what I'm saying?
And Killer
KQ, bro, that dude is such a beast. Like, he's the youngest of the whole clique, right? And he has like an old style of rap, like he MCs.
Okay.
But he's like a street dude.
Like boom bap stuff? Like
like you can tell like he truly loves the 90s gangster rap. you know.
Okay, now I'm not trying to start any beef on my show because that's not what I'm about, man.
Let's go.
Just
Let's start
straight
it. Let's
up.
go.
But what do you think of the Orange County scene?
The Orange County scene. Okay, so in 07, when the Club Rewind started, that was kind of like the influx of the whole thing. There was a lot of promising artists.
Yeah.
And things didn't quite turn out how everyone wanted because nobody could get along.
Right.
We had a handful of people that kind of took off, you know, and did some things, but didn't quite get to that next level. And I noticed now a lot of people just quit rapping. They got older.
Yeah.
We're talking my age, 42. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So now I still know a lot of the cats still out here spitting doing a thing that are, you know, 8 years younger, 10 years younger. Now they're like 30, 31.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
And they're doing their thing, but you can tell they're struggling trying to find their sound still. Like they're kind of following what cats are doing, but they're trying to like, they want to do their own thing, but they're not sure. So it's weird. I don't know what's going on out here.
What do you think, Siccness?
I think they've been like that since they started.
Really?
That's the one. There's a lot of dope artists in Orange County. Well, not artists. There's a lot of dope rappers in Orange County. And the problem is they all follow the latest hit single on the radio.
Yeah.
Like literally, like you have one artist, they're dope, and then they hear how Lil Wayne will sound on here. Say he has a #1 song, they hear how he sounds. Then all of a sudden, next week or two, they come out with a new song. It sounds identical to that.
You know, I was having
that's OC's problem since day one.
Yeah, for sure. No, I totally agree with you. And I was talking to Johnny Stompanato the other day.
Yeah. Shout out to Stomps.
Yeah, my boy, man. And I was telling him that what I feel happens sometimes with music, because, you know, I'm a producer as well, and I've been doing it. I do it for the love of music.
Right.
But what I feel happens is these types of music, like trap music and down south music, they're originated because those people grew up in that environment and they have that sound. The problem is you get people like I personally know a lot of different like youngsters. The problem is they hear a hit, and instead of keeping their originality, they try to gear their sound towards an environment that they're not even from.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think that's where originality is thrown out the window, and that's the problem with a lot of today's music, man.
Well, I'm going to tell you real quick.
Facts.
You can see there's some cats out here that stuck to their style and they left. Like, for example, little homie D. Will. D. Will stepped to his own style, and look at, he's up in the valley somewhere, like, you know, and he had placements with Rick Ross and all kinds of big name people.
Yeah.
He stuck to his own style. Now people are copying him. You know what I'm saying? And even people like the homie Hot Boy. Hot Boy's dope. He has his own style. He's doing his thing, and he's taking off.
What happened to Cassius? I did a song with Cassius a while back.
I just ran into Cassius.
Did you?
2 weeks ago. I ran into him while I was at Barnes and Noble pop hunting.
No kidding, huh?
Yeah.
Shout out to Cassius, man. See,
Yeah,
and the crazy thing is, he was probably like the one cat I hear that got the farthest.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, signing with Shady and all that. And I always say it's crazy because he repped OC pretty heavy, but he wasn't even from out here.
Yeah, from Chicago.
He's like me, a transplant. So I mean, you know, and people, I don't think they didn't want to accept him like that because they knew he wasn't truly out here, and that's a problem. People in Orange County, like I ran into that a lot. You know, oh, you're dope, man. You're really doing a lot of people out here, but you ain't from out here.
Well, I see. I think I'm a little bit old. I'm not sure if I'm a little bit older, but when I was doing music with Incognito, I had to go to LA to do music and I was working with 5th Battalion, Ernie G from Proper Dose, and a few other cats. And one of the things that I would get heat for, and they were my boys, man. The guys from LA were my boys, but I would get heat for, well, you live out there by Disneyland. And so back then in the 90s, that's the way the frame thought of a lot of LA cats. And I would be like, dude, you don't know, man. You haven't been to Santa Ana. You've been to Santa Ana? Nope, never been there. Well, you don't know, man.
Right, you don't know.
You don't know. So I think you're right, man. If you didn't grow up somewhere, if you don't sound like that, people are going to call you out. The truth always prevails. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But with that being said, man, let's get into you got one last track called Bish Boy, and everybody knows what that stands for. But
yeah.
And is this geared towards anybody?
Well, for me, it's geared towards basically the locals. You know what I mean? They talk, and they, like, for instance, how I said they changed from their style to this next style. our number one artist on the radio, let's just say, for example, let's use 6ix9ine or whatnot.
6ix9ine.
He's gonna start. He screams on his record or whatnot. So one of these artists start coming out with the record where they're screaming. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna talk. Oh, they have this money. They have this.
Yeah.
Money, that. But realistically, I know they don't. I've seen a lot of these artists because I used to manage a smoke shop, and a lot of these artists come to the smoke shop. They buy their blunts and stuff like that. They're scrounging for change.
Right.
You know,
they had a big chain on in their video.
Well,
but in their video they had a big chain on, and then in their videos they had a nice car. But when they come and the hubcap's missing from their car, it looks like they got a spare on.
Well, I'm going to tell you this, man, and I don't want. There was a pretty famous Latin rapper when I was working with the Incognito. And I'll just. It's kind of a testament to what you're saying.
Right.
And I recorded at a great studio in Hollywood. Shout out to Mark Mercado. And it was the same studio that Pac recorded at. And the guy that we were collabing with on a song had a quote unquote deal. He ended up getting a ride, had no money. So it's all a facade, man.
Yeah, it is a facade.
It's all a facade, man. But let's get into Bish Boy and let's check this track out, man.
Boom.
Bad Seed.
Bad Seed in the building, man. Epidemic and Siccness, man.
Walter out the Bassy faction. What's happening? News of fake. Hey, about you. What you trying to fool? Who you trying to fool? I know about you. Some stories about you. You're just a dude. You're a dude.
Contradiction. Pink hair, blue clothes on. But you talking like you want dipping. I call it all the vision. Her prescription. When you grow balls and we might pay attention. Whitey, we gotta be crazy. I get underneath the skin just like an ivy. And I see a whole lot of damn bullshit. But it's portrayed to kids as cool and lit. Hate those rainbows with the gay show. Hate clothes out of wave cake on your a-hole. Hey, Jordan, it up to my forehead. While I'm in a roll in the snow and the storm's dead. Hey, shit. What you trying to fool? Who you trying to fool? I know about you. Some stories about you. You're just a dude. You're a dude. Mr. Know the bar. 360, don't even see 50. A purse on a man looks sickly. If that's today's fashion, then motherfucker miss me. Agenda like a gypsy. I'm feeling like a nomad. Hold that. There with no pen here to hold that. In person, you scratch for change. So damn strange. Taking pictures of the shit that is not yours. Ain't gotta work, especially with two doors. I choose to ignore. I will not accept this. Pink hair representing that do what the best is. Say what you want, we're dope, that's the consensus. The living testimony, exactly what fresh is. Showing up avatars like you got it on me. But you live with your mom's both stuck. You was a ain't she well about you? What you trying to fool? Who you trying to fool? I know all about you. Some stories about you. You're just a dude. He's a dude. Dude.
90.3 LPFM. So I'm digging these songs, man.
Thank you, brother. Thank you.
So when will they be available on Spotify?
They're
now.
Right now.
Yeah, right now. Everywhere.
So anybody that's tuned in, you can get it on Spotify, iTunes.
iTunes, Tidal.
Tidal, Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, Raps, anywhere digital media is sold or streamed, you can get it.
All right, man. I got somebody on the line, man. You there?
What's good?
Hey, man. We're live in the studio with Epidemic and Siccness.
Yo.
What it do? Whitey.
Oh, man.
What it do?
Here we go. This guy.
What's up, OG?
What's up, man?
One West.
OG Suicide on the phone. You know what I'm saying?
What's going on, Suicide? You digging that album, man?
Oh, yeah, mandatory. Mandatory. That's for sure, man. We got too many cats running around looking like a pack of lifesavers.
There you go, bro.
Right.
It sounds like you rap too, man. Do you rap?
You better Google me.
Oh man, I gotta Google you, bro.
I paved the way for some of your favorite rappers.
Yeah,
There you
for
go,
real,
man. So, what are your thoughts on today's rap, man?
I mean, man, I always say it's a market for everything, but we got too many people out here corrupting the kids, so that way there's no future.
You a family man? You got kids?
Man, I'm a father of 4. I got 3 grandkids. Oh yeah, most definite.
I can relate to what you're saying, man. So, because I'm probably a '90s cat like you, man. So you've seen what was good up until now, and you know the changes.
Yeah, we went from hustlers to actual drug users.
Yeah, and that's not cool, man.
Yeah, it was always don't get high on your own supply.
Yeah, that's right, man. Well, I thank you for calling in, OG, man.
Oh yeah, Mando.
Brody.
One West.
Bro, y'all already know, man.
Always.
Y'all already know. Support always.
Much love, OG.
All right, bro.
All right,
man. All right, man. You getting love out there, man.
Always, man. It's crazy. The crazy thing is, like, we did this project and we weren't anticipating doing no interviews, no shows, nothing. Just gonna put it out.
Yeah.
And it's like so shocking, and like we've been getting hit up to do shows, and like it's been crazy, though. It's been crazy. The support's been real.
You know what I am glad, bro? I'm glad that there's good music coming out.
Right.
I'm glad that you guys are Orange County artists.
Dope.
And you got a message behind it. Whether the message is, you know, you're destroying the mumble rapper, whatever it is,
killing people.
Yeah. but you know what?
Let's go.
But hey, man, congrats, brother.
Thank you. Thank you.
What? Oh, that's an OG, man. OG just hung up on us, man.
I thought you were gonna start playing operators and funk going on. What's happening?
That's next, man. Hey, man, thanks for coming through, man. And where can people find your social medias at?
Siccnessmusic.com. Everything's on there. You can go to Instagram /siccnessmusic, Snapchat siccnessmusic. You know, it's all on there.
Any shout out you want to give before we
Hey, shout out to everyone who supports us. We appreciate you. Anyone who messes with the faculty, Bassy, we appreciate you. Shout out to my kids and my lady.
Yeah, and you can catch me out at yourmomshouse.com. No, epidemic.com, EPADEMIK.
I'm featured there once a week.
Boom. And, you know, SoundCloud everywhere. Just hit the Google, Epidemic. Walter Whitey, look it up. We enjoy the support. Thank y'all. And we're going to keep moving.
Another great episode of Locals on the Local. Sancho Loco Show, 90.3 FM in Orange County, Radio Suerte. You can catch me Monday through Friday, 5 to 7 p.m. on your dial in South OC. And if you can't get me on the dial, go to radiosuerte.com. And if you can't get me there, download the app in Google Play. We're going to be sticking this interview on my YouTube channel, Sancho Loco Show, along with all the other great interviews, the legendary Cocaine, Brandon Novak from the MTV show Jackass, William Hung, and many more. This is going to be right up there in a week or so. Oh. So thank you guys for tuning in. It's been another great episode of Locals on the Loco, Sancho Loco Show, playing that old school, man. We're gonna hit you guys with another Zap song, and just because you know, we heard some stuff through the grapevine today, we're gonna hit you with I heard you on the grapevine. Let's go. Here on the Sancho Loco Show.
Boom. Yeah. Radio Suerte, Sancho Loco.